to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama home. The Rebels' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will take the first swing of the game. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's got him. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. The Jaguars will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So UNLV's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Rebels in the hurry up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Rebels. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. They'll run it from the gun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And that last run leaves him with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Under fire. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
The Jaguars will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the punt, and he's done better. Not much on that one. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees sometimes. Turning it on! They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Rebels look to do some damage in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, UNLV.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's open on the right. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. A run for the quarterback. And on 2nd down for this offense. Toss to the left. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Dyer. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Jaguars line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Rebels offense is back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Complete to the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. The spin, still on his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Temple is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in Philly deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 14 to Buffalo. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the ground, it's Graham. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be third and long. Back to pass, it's Dyer. The Jaguars will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll go to the air on second and short. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. The Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. And the Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Set to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Finds his big tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on second down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And some room to work. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff to the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll try the run. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Jaguars will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Oh, what a move to get room. Touchdown, Rebels. Special teams proving to be special. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Looking for a crease, it's Graham. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Oh, what a move. He has the first and still on his feet. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Jaguars decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. He now has 53 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. He might want another play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
South Alabama, 0.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Jaguars send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to pass, it's Coleman. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Toss sweep to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Nakua. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21.
Timeout, UNLV.
Tight end now in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Swings it out to the flat. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
The Jaguars will kick it off to start the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rebels offense is back on the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Gets it out quickly. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
Give to the big fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Pressure coming. Fires on the run. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Good enough for a first down.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Bring up second down.
Toss to the outside. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Handoff from the gun. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Makes the grab on the left.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. The Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll off one deep down the left side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Dyer. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Fires toward the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And we'll start the fourth quarter by trying to boot a 3 through there. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. Fires on the move. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Rebels will call on their punt team. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Jaguars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Scott.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now at wide receiver. He can get it in his hands quick. He can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying play action. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. Splits the uprights, it's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Power football with the run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Now the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. The Jaguars line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Rebels offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 106 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Tackle is made near the 48-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Snap to the back. He's in open space downfield. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to it. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.